What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Amalgam Show. One of your hosts, Keena Johnson, alongside Dean. I didn't blank on your name.
Just Dean. What's going on, everybody?
Nathaniel.
Hey yo!
And Shannon.
Hello. All the Dean's just staring at the blank screen like, wait a second,
Well,
what's
the
going
bars, I can see the audio bars just going up, and it's just, I don't know.
We don't have a camera for him to focus on, he's just completely lost his mind.
What's happening? Where do I look?
So yes, as you probably noticed, this is the first time that we've consciously made the effort to make this audio. Only. Audio only.
I love how you say consciously because it's so true.
Yeah.
It's the amount of times we've been like, oh sorry, Fire Duck episode
Yeah,
is
never been a choice.
more often than not.
We've done it before.
I don't think we've ever said this is going to be audio only. Like,
Yeah.
I think we've done it once because the camera's fucked up or something.
Yeah.
But anyway.
It's intentional choice, looking to make some changes to the formats and everything, so we're going to see how the audio-only podcast.
Shannon, what's the show about?
Oh, it's about, well, this one is going to be about the stuff that we do, but we've got a specific topic this week.
Yes.
About Superman.
Yes.
Oh, man.
I meant more what's the general theme of the show.
Oh, the general theme of the show is what we did, what we are, who we are.
Pop culture and anything we care about.
Thank you, Nathaniel.
You gotta learn this
I
shit.
gotta learn this shit. I'm fucking new and he's like
I
throwing me
remember when he first said that to me, and I was just like, and like just looked over at the computer.
Really shit, you could be just about my week, like fuck you.
Pop culture and me.
Your week's not nerdy?
My week's not always nerdy.
Not always.
Not always. 99.9%.
Sometimes they do
Pop
adult
culture
things.
It's nerdy pop culture things that we care about.
It's just the
It's a
pop culture.
short list. It's a short list.
Yeah, it's short, but it
Sweet.
covers a lot.
I want a game about Norse gods on my PS4.
Oh.
I cannot wait. It's called Hellblade. It's out already. It's pretty good. I talked about it a couple of weeks ago. It's pretty good.
He didn't listen to you.
No, he doesn't.
Keena, when did you get here?
We got some.
You know what I find really sad? Sorry. I find something really sad. We're not filming this week, but Keena got a haircut.
I didn't realize.
Totally intentional.
Yeah,
It's like, oh, maybe
this whole thing.
maybe we should try not recording this week.
It's like, I'm really embarrassed.
Yeah.
It's like, stop talking about my sadness.
My shame.
All I do is talk about my sadness.
I remember that one episode we did, you were just like, I'm alone, and we're like, whoa.
That's a deep guy. Fuck.
We have some housekeeping to get to.
How's camping?
Escaping.
We're not doing.
Opera. Halo 3.
Gregorian monk.
We don't have any Dragon Ball content this week. We're going to delay the show we were going to do, which is have official name for it. We're proud to announce.
To go even further beyond.
Can you talking to the mic?
To go even further beyond. I came up with it on the last
You did.
episode.
Rip any headphone users, right?
He is bleeding.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
We'll get better at this, we promise.
Will we?
Maybe.
Have any questions for the show, please comment below or email us at amalgamshow@gmail.com.
Statements? Any statements?
Like,
Anything.
Yo,
anything.
shit.
I would.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Do it.
There was a dislike on the last one.
What?
Yeah, that
I didn't notice that.
It was Vanessa.
Does I have an account disliked?
She's like, he didn't make it home in time.
If you enjoyed this, please leave a like and subscribe. And now, boys, what have we been into this week?
I've got a long list, so I won't start. Someone else should start. Dean.
I always start.
He always starts.
Bullshit.
You were starting in Shannon.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, because my list might be very similar to Nathaniel's.
Yes.
Well, then Dean can go first. Or do I want to go first?
I think Keena should go first, because this is usually the last.
How is it that it's taking us this long to decide who talks first?
Because we have another podcast in
See, but that's the thing though. Like we're talking about like cutting the podcast down in time, and then we're just taking like 20 minutes to figure out.
Scissors, paper, rock.
Yeah, that'd be perfect
Well,
for
maybe
the first audio
maybe
podcast.
when we said like go first, you should have just gone instead of.
Well, I
staring
fucking
at the
tried,
abyss.
and then everyone's like, "Oh, maybe I should go." Oh no, but it'll be. Oh, I'll do it. Oh, Dean, you wanna? Yeah, okay. No, never mind.
I was like, Keena should go. Wait, shut up. Keena should
Fucking
go.
do
Oh,
it.
wait, Dean, you're taking too long.
You complained about what's going first. Well, you remarked. I don't know if it was a complaint or
I
not.
said I always go first.
I feel like Keena should go first. This
I'm gonna go first.
Go first.
I finished Ratchet and Clank, the PS4 game.
Oh, what a great game!
It is. It's fun, but only the Ratchet parts, I find. I don't find the Clank part very fun.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I find it like repetitive. It's the exact same thing every time, except the part where you get stuck on one puzzle. I don't like the story. It feels extremely disjointed.
It is. It is because they cut in all the
Movie
all
stuff.
the movie stuff. In the
Oh, you're talking about the remake.
Yeah. Clank has like maybe 4 lines total.
Did you ever play the originals?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I found.
I barely remember them though.
What I found was that when I went back, I played the original trilogy before that remake came out, and what I found was that because I played the first one before the remake came out, the remake made more sense.
Yeah.
Which is weird because the remake should just make sense on
Yeah.
its own, but it doesn't.
Yeah, no, it's you shouldn't have to watch a movie or play another game to understand the game you're playing.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 15.
Avengers.
What?
You shouldn't have to watch a movie to understand a movie.
No, you
Avengers you can watch by itself.
yeah,
I
I
feel.
would bet you could go into the Avengers having not watched any
Infinity
of the
War,
Avengers
maybe
movies.
not,
No, I reckon
but
you could probably figure it out.
Infinity War. Then.
You just wouldn't be invested when Cap dies.
you're making that remark claim.
I'm making that claim.
Cool, because I've been claiming it since Civil War, and it's still.
Oh, okay, fucking hipster.
No, it'll happen this time because Thanos is actually there to do it.
No,
Yeah, but there's an
no.
Avengers 4. That is the sequel to this.
I reckon Iron Man carts it.
Anyway.
Oh, a lot of them are gonna cock it.
I reckon Iron Man.
I reckon Hulk's fucked. I reckon he's gone. There's
He
no.
doesn't make enough money.
Bruce Banner's gone, dude.
Hulk
What hurts? Oh!
Hulk fucked.
That's a big fist, Thanos.
What
What else have you been into?
Anyway, Ratchet. Well, the Clank parts I didn't like. Clank doesn't talk. Like in the old games, he was super sassy.
Yeah,
There's
dude,
not 1 ounce of sass in this game. I'm like, where? I
Yeah,
missed.
there's sass.
It's Ratchet and sass. Like,
But that being said, the story in the remake is told from the perspective of Quark,
yeah,
and he
but
doesn't really give 2 shits about Clank at the start.
yeah, but
He
well, that's
cares
just a storytelling flaw.
Yeah, yeah. It I absolutely understand all the complaints you have with it. I still think the game is fun.
Oh, the Ratchet part for me, like, I didn't like the shit flying. I thought it was generic and boring. Which, to be fair, is a PS2 remake to a certain extent. I didn't find it very fun. But playing as Ratchet and upgrading my guns and shooting the guns, that's the part of the game I enjoyed.
Yeah, and that is Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. It's about that moment to moment.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna fire this cannon that shoots, like, water at you and then makes you expand, and I'm gonna explode you, and then I'm gonna grab this other gun that sucks you into my gun, and I'm gonna fire you at your friend, and like,
Yeah.
just dumb, fun weapons. That's what the game's about.
Alright.
Did you get the Rhino yet?
I don't think so.
You would know.
Yeah.
It's the gun that makes the game easy.
Yeah.
So,
I remember getting
It's
Rhino.
like, I can't kill this guy. Give me
Yeah.
like 3 seconds.
Yeah. No, I didn't get the Rhino. I got cards for it. You have to unlock it. I'm like, I ain't about this.
It's not like in-game DLC.
uh,
You don't have to pay for it.
yeah,
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
the thing with Ratchet and Clank was that that remake I platinumed in 2 playthroughs, and a single playthrough is not that long.
No, it's not.
Yeah, you can get all those cards and weapons and all.
I
that
thought about
stuff.
platinuming it, but then I'm like, I don't want to go through. Like, I got to Clank's part in the New Game Plus. I'm like, I don't want to do this again. And then bounce. I played it on hard the first time, so I'm like, I just know where to go, like, in
Yeah.
terms of difficulty. And it's not that hard. You, like, take more damage, and you're like, oh no, I died 10 times on a boss. What a tragedy. I miss Dark Souls. But the other game I played and finished was Mad Max. The Avalanche Studios from makers of Just Cause. Real fun game. It's a... None of you
I
played
wish I
it?
could segue from that, but continue.
Mad Max is a game about... It's basically...
All I saw about that game was open world car combat, and when they said car combat, it lost me.
Why?
I don't think I've never.
Yeah, no.
It's I've never played a game with car combat where it feels natural and comfortable.
Have you played Twisted Metal?
Yeah, I still don't think
Oh,
it feels
wow.
natural.
Have you played Crash Tag Team Racing?
Yeah, but that's not a.
That's more or less just like a mobile turret.
Yeah, like, that's more of a like a.
Like you're not driving while shooting at someone.
Yeah,
You're driving.
like
and
it's
shooting.
specifically the stuff of like driving while shooting, while aiming. Like I've got to control the car with the left stick while controlling the aiming with the right stick. I can't see where I'm going. Like it doesn't feel intuitive. It feels like I'm balancing all this stuff on my controller.
Yeah.
And I just don't.
I feel like that's part of the point of it. Like the only game that's coming to mind right now is GTA, specifically online.
Yeah, I even hate that.
But that's the thing, like it's not meant to be easy, because if it's easy to like drive and then still like be able to aim in
But the thing is, like, I feel like they've always tried to, video games have always tried to go like further and further down the whole like realism. Like, oh, we want you to really feel like shooting a gun out of a car. I'm shooting a gun out of a car. It ain't that difficult to be like, oh yeah, bang.
Yeah.
Like it's a little bit weird. Like I've always found driving car combat to be a little bit frustrating. So with the Mad Max one, I was like, oh man, I'm doing driving combat. I'm not super keen.
It has driving combat. You don't. It's not even necessary for the. Well, no, there is one level where you need to do it, but
that would be the level where I quit the game.
but the rest of the game is you'll always get attacked by people, but you can always just press square, like side tap them sort of thing, or it does the slow mo thing, like you press aim and then it slow mo's, and it locks onto everything pretty easily.
Okay.
But you're not manually aiming; it just auto aims. Like okay, barrel of gas, shoot, car explodes 9 times out of 10. So for me, that was it's not. Like, for me, the best vehicle combat is Assassin's Creed 4 in terms of ship combat, but that is such a different mechanic.
It's a different thing.
Like that's my
because I think that's where the break happens. Is I'm controlling the ship.
Yeah.
Whereas in the car combat that I think about that I don't like, I'm controlling the person in the car and the car itself at the same time, and that's where it all breaks apart.
I wouldn't say Mad Max is the best car combat thing, but it's good. But no, even the story, like again, it's a story of like it's one of those games where you can see your objective the whole game, much like Zelda, much like God of War coming up. It's you try to get to Gas Town to get a V8 engine. That's it.
So you can see it the whole time.
Yeah, the city.
That's like the Spire in Fable 2.
Yeah, it's a really cool video game thing. Like you can see your end goal at the start.
Yeah.
It's a really cool thing sometimes.
I didn't realise that was the end goal for the longest time, but I got there. I'm like, I'm here! And I can always see it. I'm like, is that my end goal? I'm like, oh, it is. Because, the setup of the game is, fuck, I got beaten, my car got taken, and now I got a shit car, and now we're trying to upgrade the car. You literally start off with, like, just a shell of a car. Not even a shell, the innards of a car.
Mad Max is such a fucked.
I love that. Like, I love the movies. I watched Fury Road after finishing the game, like...
I need to upgrade my car in this wasteland.
Yeah.
Where I'm struggling to get food, but I will upgrade my car.
Because, like, it's one of those things, like, if you've got the best car, you can kill any motherfucker you want. And he's like...
best car is supposed to be best gun.
I need someone in the car playing guitar.
Yeah.
Didn't mean that to right.
Yeah, no, it's so... And you get the car, like, I like the start of it. Like, he's like, yeah, this is the best V6 engine I can find. He's like, oh, fuck. Make it a V8, and your friend's like, no, V8s are hard to get. Like, I like that cars are currency in this game. It's a different type of apocalypse than we're used to, even though it's a 70s idea. What else did I like about it? It's one of the best Ubisoft games, which it is not a Ubisoft game. Who's it published by? Warner Brothers.
Yeah. Because it's Avalanche and Warner Brothers.
Yeah, and Mad Max owns the IP of Mad Max. Warner Brothers owns Mad Max.
Yeah.
It's a really good game. I put 60 hours into it. I'm like, it was great. I thought I only had 1 week off uni. It turned out I had 2. I'm like, this is the best shit ever. Like, that Sunday, I'm like, shit, I have to go back to school Monday. And then I talked to my housemate. She's like, no, you have another week off. I'm like, are you kidding me? This is great. This is the best shit ever. So I just played more Mad Max. So that's how I sunk 60 hours into it. Yeah. And now I'm struggling on the assignment I need to do.
Sacrifices, am I right?
And moving on, I finished all the MCU movies.
I'm on that right now.
You like picking and choosing them, though.
Yeah, at the moment.
Yeah.
because Nia was like, I don't want to watch those ones. And I'm like, okay.
What ones?
The ones that sort of don't really matter, like Iron Man 2.
Iron Man 2 is so important. It introduces Nick Fury in a proper way.
I mean, like, I guess, but Nick Fury hasn't even been in, like, the last Avengers movie.
He was in the last Avengers. He was in Age of Ultron.
Was he in...
He left
Captain America
after-
Civil War?
I thought it was
He
Avengers.
left after
Infinity War.
Winter Soldier.
He left, but he was in Age of Ultron, which is the last movie he was in.
Why did they just sort of cut him out? It's Nick
Contract's
Fury.
up.
Nick Boy.
Yeah, also, like, Samuel L. Jackson costs a fuck ton to get.
Yeah.
Like,
But so
But
does
they're
everyone.
Disney.
What is it?
Like, how
Is
much
he
money
like-
do they make off these movies? They can fucking afford Samuel L.
Is
Jackson.
he like $1 million per motherfucker? Is that how they
But that's the thing. He doesn't say motherfucker in these.
He nearly said it in Kong Skull Island. That fucking caught me off guard. He nearly said it. I was like, here we go. And he fucking... Something happened.
Do you like hentai? Yes, I do.
Motherfucking Samuel L. Jackson say, motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm
That's
keen for Incredibles too.
Get my super motherfucker. Oh, that'd be great.
Actually, the wife's in this one. There was a new trailer. I was watching it the other day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you not think she was going to be in it?
No, but like it was just cool.
No,
They've
His
realized.
wife.
No, I know who it is. Yeah.
They've realized that like it's a meme and like it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Everyone's like seeing it as some type of iconic scene. Mr. Incredible calls Frozone. He's like, "Get your super suit." He's like, "All right," and then he like opens up the wardrobe and the super suit's in there, and his wife just starts going off about how he's leaving her. Oh, it's fucking sick.
I can't wait for that.
If we don't get a face to her though, like
I don't want a face.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd be
I would
upset or
much-
not.
I would much prefer if she's just as disembodied as forever.
My one concern is that the performances seem off in Incredibles 2. Like, Bob's voice seems so... Like...
What if she's a superhero and her power is invisibility?
Oh, that'd be great.
Bam!
But we've already got an invisible girl. Why?
No,
So-
we have a girl that can turn invisible.
I just a constant invisible
Just
constant.
No one can see her.
I'm thinking like My
She's
Hero
like a
Academia.
What if she's an imaginary wife?
What if she had
That's
to
some
merge
Watchmen
her,
shit.
merge her consciousness into his head? And she can take over sometimes to hide the super suit.
Just to hide the suit.
Just
Don't
to-
leave me.
What have you been up to, Dan?
danger!
Yeah, Dean, what have you been up to? You get to go second.
So I didn't have my Xbox controllers
I don't know why.
Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with you?
for the last 2 weeks.
You thrown out a window?
No.
You know, if you really wanted to, you could have
Worse.
just been like, hey, Nathaniel, I want my Xbox controllers. Can I pick them up?
Yeah, no, I know. But I was also like, look, is it worth the drive? Just drive there, pick up Xbox controllers.
Aren't you like in the city
The
drinking
answer
like
is
every
yes.
second day?
No, I have been recently.
You literally could have drove like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, but it's been 2 weeks. Anyway, yeah, so I haven't played any Xbox games recently.
He doesn't anyway.
But, yeah, I don't anyway. But, I...
Go to Super Suit.
No. I started playing Pokemon Rescue Team Red.
On emulator?
Yeah.
Pirate.
Why
Yeah.
did you support the developers?
Because they don't need that much more money.
That'll be fine. No, me not buying that has just fucked their next Pokemon project.
Yeah, if they don't release a Pokemon on
Now,
Switch,
the Switch version's coming out in 2019, thanks to you.
Thanks to Dave.
Sorry. Yeah, so I did the test, like I said I wanted to see what Pokemon I'd get. And I got Pikachu. And I was like, you know what? I'll take it. I'll be a Pikachu. And then it got to the actual gameplay, and Pikachu stood up, and I didn't like the look of his feet, so I restarted the emulator.
I didn't like the look of his feet.
That's a pretty valuable concern when your main character, when you've got to look at it for...
What is that?
Well, like I was pretty content with Pikachu, and then I think I had like I had Squirtle as the partner,
I
and
didn't
then
like the look of his feet.
yeah.
Put that on a shirt.
Yeah. Print it now, we'll make money.
And so yeah, I restarted it, and then I did the test again, and I got Totodile. And I was pretty happy with
How
it.
was his feet?
Yeah, his feet were alright.
I like
That was
Pikachu.
actually the first thing I looked at. I was like, look, that's enough to make me restart it for Pikachu. So yeah, I got Totodile, and I think...
Didn't
I
the face
think-
put you off?
No.
No, because he had good feet.
Yeah, best feet. Feet fetish. Foot fetish. I
It's truly a
think-
Japanese game.
I think I chose Chikorita as my partner. Maybe?
Maybe.
Yeah, 4 feet,
Yeah, 4 of them.
double feet.
She's got some cute feet. I'll give her that.
Real
Um,
little.
I didn't get very far into it because it's kind of difficult to play on a touchscreen for an emulator without like buttons. I don't know if that's just me. Like I play it and like I still enjoy it, but I'm just like I don't know. It's just weird in a way. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm just scared for when I have to. Spoilers. If you haven't played it, what are you doing?
What are you doing here? What are you doing here?
I'm scared for when I have to fight Alakazam's team.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Spoilers!
Yeah.
Oh,
But-
jeez. Alakazam as a team? Fuck.
But
Alakazam's in the game.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. What's Alakazam?
This is Pokemon?
I thought we were playing Digimon. No. Yeah, it was a good time. I'm scared because like I have to fight Tyranitar, I have to fight Charizard and Alakazam, and it's gonna be a bad time. But I think I've got it because I can just get like, is Crunch in that game? Or is
Yeah.
that later?
Crunch is in it, I think.
Okay, good. I'll have Crunch as Totodile, I'd imagine, with any water moves that I get for Charizard. So Crunch for Alakazam, but I'm probably I wouldn't be too fucked with Tyranitar because what's he? Rock and Dark, yeah. So Chikorita, I guess.
Yeah,
would
you're
take
fine.
it on.
You're
Yeah.
fine. And Totodile.
I just gotta protect Chikorita from Charizard.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'll be right.
Yeah, I think you're okay. You're okay.
I'm all sorted.
And if
Let's
not-
just hope Chikorita doesn't start next to Charizard in that sequence because then I'm fucked. It would probably happen.
Hey, you're playing on emulator, you got save states, you're fine.
Yeah, that's true.
You're fine.
That's a very good point. I tried to continue with my Nuzlocke and I nearly lost my Slackoth, so I gave up. He went down to 2 health from a critical hit, and I was like, alright, let's just leave this for a second.
Yeah, fuck this.
That's when I started Rescue Team. I tried to look at getting some other GBA games that are popular that I haven't played yet, but I can't really find any.
Legacy Goku.
I've already played them. I've already played all 3.
Play him again. I thought that's what you were doing. Why
I
have you
have.
never played Red Team before?
No, I've
Fire
played
Red.
Team before.
Leaf Green.
But like,
If you play
I-
Fire Red and Leaf Green, I'll play with you.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no, but like Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories.
Oh my fucking god, please don't. It's the worst fucking Kingdom Hearts game.
No, it's not.
It's so bad.
It's not the
Wait, which
worst.
one's
though.
that? Which
Which
one's
one's
Chain of
it?
Memories?
That's the card game.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
The worst is Recoded, and that's bad.
What's wrong with Recoded?
What is Recoded? What's Kingdom Hearts?
Recoded.
Why am I here?
Recoded is a game where you go into the book and it's all digitalized and it's all fucked. The story's bad. The gameplay's fun, but
That was just a retelling of the first game, isn't it?
yeah, so is Chain of Memories. But Chain of Memories has organization members in it,
And Pluto.
and you get to play as Riku.
Yeah. I just didn't like the card system in that thing.
It fucked me up. I was like, why am I playing this?
It's gross.
I guess I was only a real little kid when I was playing that, but I was like, what the fuck is
I was
this?
an adult the first time I played that game, and I was like, fuck this shit. This is the worst.
I was hoping I could find a Digimon GBA game, but the only ones that are there are like fucking Street Fighter type ones.
Yeah.
Ew.
there's a
You
lot
wanna
of-
play-
a lot
There's
of
no like
Digimon
story
fighting
one,
games.
and I'm just getting upset.
Metabots. Metabots.
Metabots.
Which is why I need to get a PlayStation so I can get Digimon
World.
Minish Cap.
World, yeah.
Oh,
Zelda
what you
Minish Cap.
need-
Wants to play Minish
what you
Cap.
need to
Yes,
play
it's
is the Zoids GBA game. That was fun.
See, I can't tell with your sarcasm.
No, I'm serious.
Ain't serious.
No, the Zoids GBA game was
I
really fun.
fig- I
And it had a
figured
really
you
good
did.
story.
Yeah, well, I
If
never
you like
really watched
Zoids,
Zoids.
yeah,
that
like
often.
Zoids.
Well, watch Zoids and then play the game, because it's fucking good.
No, I'm going to PS4, play Digimon World. And Digimon Cyber Sleuth.
Well, I played Digimon World when I lived with Jonah, because he had a PlayStation, and I didn't mind it, but then it got to the point where like my Digimon were just way out of sync, and like by the time
Yeah.
I fully Digivolved one,
The other one,
the other one just died, so
Yeah.
then you'd have to train the other one up, and then
Yeah.
by the time you train him up, the other one would die, and it was just like, I don't know how I fucked that up.
It's the individual Digimon.
Yeah,
so they have their own lifespans and stuff like that.
I googled it and it was like, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, is there a way I can like just kill them both?
Yeah, like.
At one point, I just let one sit in his shit. I wanted him to die faster.
Fucking god.
Yeah, well, you know, don't live longer, asshole.
There are ways.
I'll just get 2 Agumon. I'll just get the same fucking Digimon.
No, there are ways to extend the life of one,
Yeah, I know.
so that you can extend it and then like watch them both die at the same time and then start again. And it's a fucking nightmare, that game. There's so many systems.
I just didn't like the fact that they kept dying, because whenever I felt like I was making progression,
it is my
It would just go
complaint with
back.
that game, is that like I want to have a Digimon companion and I want to have him throughout the entire game.
like I want it to be like the series, where it's like, it'll digivolve, but then it'll go back.
Yeah.
I
But
just
instead
want-
it's like Pokemon, it digivolves, it stays that way, and then it dies.
Yeah.
Fucking what?
Yeah.
And then it comes back to some other random Digimon, and then you gotta go through the whole process again.
Like you choose which starting one it is.
Yeah, but then there's all branching paths depending on how it digivolves.
Yeah, well, it depends on like the stats that you have and like specific
Is it
things. that you have.
Digimon XCOM?
No.
Because it sounds like XCOM.
No.
In terms of like...
No, it's more like I don't know.
What is the game?
There's nothing that I've actually played that's very much like it.
No.
It's very unique.
It's it's basically like they have different stats, so like your speed, your defense, your attack, all that. And they all have their different types, so it's kind of like Pokemon in that sense as well.
Yeah, like virus and data and that kind of stuff.
What's Blaze or something?
Yeah.
I don't know. And it's the combat system is basically your Digimon run around and like they'll attack whatever Digimon you're in a battle with automatically, but you can tell them to do special moves and shit. Or you can tell them to focus on another Digimon, kind of like that. You don't necessarily like move them like.
Yeah.
It's not like fucking.
That's more like a real-time strategy game than a...
It's very much an auto battle thing,
Yeah.
and then you get to pipe up and like throw them potions or whatever to heal them up, or give them the command to do their special move or whatever. And then just like every other just like a game you would expect, like as they battle more and grow stronger and if you put certain buffs into certain stats, they will digivolve in a certain way. Because each Digimon has like a branching path of how it digivolves. And then just over time and over battles, it will eventually get to its mega form. And when it gets to its mega form, it's got a certain number of in-game days it can live. And after those days, it dies, and then it comes back as a baby, and you gotta start the whole thing again.
You basically have to train it again. It came back with some type of boost.
Yeah, it comes
It
out
was
with
just
a
like
stat
it has like some stats it keeps or something like that.
And it's really frustrating because what I want is start the Digimon game, pick a Digimon, and then you can go through the game and get it to like at certain story beats, it gets the ability to digivolve again. And then you can use that. And just
Or maybe even like if they really wanted to keep the whole it dies and then it you get a new Digimon, like have that story scripted. Don't just make it random.
Yeah.
And even then, like
happens,
don't make it so that each Digimon lives for different times, because then you end up in a fucking paradox like I was.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't progress in the story because one was hitting really fucking hard, the other one just kept dying.
Yeah.
Like you can't do anything. I've got a fucking Agumon and then like a fucking Metal Greymon.
Yeah,
like,
and it just doesn't
or
work.
War Greymon. Like, it.
Oh, grey one, am I right?
I don't fucking know. Sorry. I like went on like my own little tangent of like, what the hell is happening tonight? And I was just like, well, what's going on after the podcast? So my mind just kept on going, and then I'm like, oh, we're still talking about Digimon. And I looked at you, and you're like, Metal
Okay, Nathaniel, what
Greymon.
did you do this week? We're about to zone out from you.
Wait, are you done, Dean?
No, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm done, but I'll be back.
Alright, well, today I am talking about, I went to Melbourne, saw my little niece. She's really cute. Didn't get to hold her much, but I did a little bit.
Fuck, alright. Dean just broke the door. Whoop!
I'm so strong.
Oh my god.
So yeah, I went to Melbourne
Didn't get to hold your niece for as long
with
as...
Shannon.
Yeah, we went to Melbourne for a weekend.
It was pretty cool. Well, we kind of didn't. We went to Melbourne, but we also went to Wallen. Wallen
He's
is
in Melbourne.
yeah.
I don't know what Wallen is.
Wallen
It's like
is a
saying
suburb of
Taringa.
Melbourne.
Yeah, it's like saying Taringa.
It's becoming a suburb of Melbourne. It's like a small town of
Yeah.
Melbourne.
So it's like
Yeah.
Ipswich.
It's kind of like it's not really like Ipswich. I guess it would be more. It's like kind of the size of Oakey, but as far out as Logan, sort of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so if Oki was at Logan, this doesn't make any
Yeah.
sense. What does it matter?
It's very. It's a small town outside of Melbourne. Anyway,
So it's like Oakland in San Francisco.
I don't know what that is. Relatable content. Anyway,
It's like Brooklyn in New York.
shut up. I
It's like Kanto in Tokyo, right? No? Okay.
I watched a bunch of stuff. So I watched the last season of Adventure Time, which is the later one. Season 10, I believe, is the latest.
10?
Yeah, season 10 of Adventure Time. Watch that.
Whoa. 10.
Holy crap, a lot of shit happened in that. I'm not going to get too much into that because I'll talk for ages. The next thing I did is I've been playing some more Just Cause.
Just
And
Cause?
Holy shit, Just Cause 3 is literally just a meme machine.
It is.
It is.
If you get the DLC, you breeze through that campaign like a motherfucker. Because you're just like, I'm going to fly around with a jetpack.
How
And
many things did you tether to other things?
many things I
Oh,
said to other things.
So much fun.
I have been watching Tokyo Ghoul as well.
Ooh.
I only started watching it, so I think I'm up to like the 3rd episode.
I watched the first episode of the new season, which is season 3. It's called yeah, I think that's what it's called, something like that.
Yeah.
Spoilers. Season 3 isn't the same cast. No, it's not that bad. Spoilers.
Okay.
Season 3 doesn't. Fucking dead. Season 3 doesn't start with the same group of characters as season 1 and 2. So I'm like, oh, what's going on here? And then by the end of it, I'm like, I'm interested. And that's it. That's what I've watched. What do you think of Tokyo Ghoul?
It's really good. The last bit I saw of it, a lady, the female ghoul, was saying some real sexual things to the dude that just became a ghoul. And Vanessa walked up to the door and was like, "Are you watching hentai?"
People always do that.
Yeah.
Like,
If you're watching anime, it always sounds like hentai.
there was
Yeah,
a
because there's a lot of
I saw a post where it was like, I'm watching a 5-second sex scene. My dad, who hasn't appeared in the last 10 years, come back. So what you watching?
yeah.
Yeah.
They always appear at the wrong moment.
Yeah.
I love that. So what you're watching? So I watched some Tokyo Ghoul. I've seen Adventure Time now. I watched a couple of other things as well, just like pilots and stuff like that. I watched Axe Cop. If you guys don't know what Axe Cop is,
Axe Cop.
it's fucking hilarious. It's basically, it started off as a comic book strip. It started off with an older brother and a younger brother. The older brother drew the comics. You know what this is?
No idea.
Okay.
I've seen that
Fucking
hentai.
No.
So
So
I just like
it's
the fact that people were staring off at the window like there was a camera there, and there isn't.
the window.
Looking over there. You're like,
Basically,
Older brother.
Yeah, so it's like the older brother and the really young. Okay, this dude was probably like 4 or 5 when he started writing this.
Oh.
It's like it's written by like a 4 or 5-year-old, and the older brother puts it into a comic strip,
Right, I think I have
and
heard
it's
of this.
fucking
Yeah.
hilarious because all of it's just like, well, what happened next? Oh, a big doo-doo monster came. Like, it's really serious. Like, Axe Cop is super serious, but everything that happens in it is just from like a 5-year-old's mind.
That's
So he
pretty
just
cool.
like
That's
he
pretty
says, "What happens to Axe Cop now?" And then he says this, and he says, "Why does this happen to Axe Cop?" And then in like, I don't know about the comics because I never saw the comics, but in the TV series they like explain what's happening as it's happening, and it's really funny.
That's awesome.
I haven't seen already any of it, but I love the pitch of it so much
Yeah.
that I'm like, this is the best thing ever.
That
I've never
kid
seen.
must be like 13 years old now. When it started, it was like ages ago, when my oldest brother used to live in this house. It was a long time ago, and I was about that age.
Like, when that was pitched, I did think of you and your brother, even though I've never met
Yeah.
your brother.
But yeah, that's how that started, and it became a TV series. It got cancelled, but it was on Adult Swim for like 3 seasons. It's pretty good. I also watched Mike Tyson's Mystery
Yep.
Incorporated or something. I can't remember what it's called. But that's funny as fuck. Have you guys heard of it? It's basically Mike Tyson, his Asian adopted daughter, and a gay ghost voiced by the same guy who does the Dean in Community.
What?
Deans and Community?
No, the Dean. Of
Like the Chancellor.
Yeah.
Kind of.
But basically, it's just like Mike Tyson going around solving mysteries.
I'm just gonna drink in the corner and you can't do anything to stop me.
It's basically like Scooby-Doo, but with Mike Tyson.
Yeah. So
And it's really funny because usually it's like,
Yes, I have heard of this.
I'm Mike Tyson, and then they're like, solve this mystery. It's like, I don't fucking know what it is.
I'm Mike Tyson.
Yeah, that's
I'm
pretty
gonna
much.
solve this mystery for you.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's really funny.
I didn't know that's what Mike Tyson sounded
Oh
like.
yeah, he's got like a
I
he's got an
saw-
oddly high voice on the list.
I saw another TV show about. It's called The Mickey, and it's about like an auntie and an uncle that are looking after 3 kids of the auntie's of the auntie's sister. Basically, the mother and father went to prison, and then the auntie looks after them, and they all treat each other like shit. It's like Modern Family, but worse.
Okay.
But it's a lot more funny than Modern Family. What?
I've never seen Modern Family.
It was.
I don't-
I love that. Yes. Have you seen that? It's a meme, and it's basically the start of a porno, and it's like, can you stop letting my boyfriend ass fuck you? And then it's like, I'm sorry, it's for your what is it?
It's for your own good.
Yeah,
You
it's-
wouldn't believe me. But
Yeah, she's
Right.
like, it's basically her mother, and it's like, oh, I'm making sure he knows what he's doing and all that, and then she's like, can you stop ass fucking my mother so I can talk to her for a second? And then it does the Modern Family intro. It's so fucking dope. It's fucking amazing. And it's like the best meme ever. But, yeah, I did all of that while I was in Melbourne. Since I've been back from Melbourne, I've been playing more Just Cause. And been wrecking shop because, you know, it's
Chop and Rex.
But the other thing I've been doing in a lot, probably unhealthily amounts, is Pokemon Go.
Go!
Go!
play Pokemon Go every day.
But basically, me and Nina have been playing a ton of Pokemon
You
Go.
played 7 hours of it yesterday.
Yeah, like a fucking ton of
So
Pokemon.
how sad are
He's
you?
dead inside. I can
Yeah.
see it in his
Holy
eyes.
shit! I played more of it today. They had a Mareep
Mareep.
event today.
Yeah,
I've almost got an Ampharos, and I only opened it a couple of times.
those fuckers are everywhere.
Yeah, when they do a community event, they do a community
Yeah,
event.
at the moment they also have a very long week-long event, I think it is. It's just where they bring back the Kanto Pokemon. So it's really hard to find any other Pokemon except for Kanto Pokemon, which has been really handy for me, because the reason why I stopped playing Pokemon Go is because I felt like I missed out on that start.
Yeah.
Because I stopped playing it after it first came out, and then when Johto came in, I got more interested, but everyone was so far ahead of me. But now I've caught up.
See, I stopped playing Pokemon Go because it's not what I envisioned. I
Yeah.
envisioned just like random Pokemon that you found everywhere, but instead it was just Pidgeys and Rat.
Yeah, and that's the thing is that
They've changed that now.
yeah, they've adjusted it. Like it's much better
It's
than
so
it was.
fucking.
Yeah.
It's a lot better.
See, if
Because
I
what
did
they
that from the start,
realized,
it would still be going.
See, what they needed to realize was, if you get a Pokemon and you see that Pokemon a fucking ton and you keep on catching that Pokemon, you're gonna be as strong as anyone. It doesn't matter what Pokemon it is really in that game, as long as you train it right. Like, because they've introduced IVs and EVs into Pokemon Go.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can, but it's really easy because
Fuck.
you can get an app that just tells you what they are.
Oh, that's what that is.
No,
Yeah.
no, there's yeah.
Yeah, there's basically an overlay app. You basically take a photo of the Pokemon on your screen and then
It tells you.
yeah.
See, because I saw that and I thought it was applied to actual Pokemon, and
No.
so I was like, how do you take a picture of a DS?
No,
and
it's Pokemon
But it's
Go.
to Pokemon Go.
It's really good. I worked about the other day when Vanessa and Kelly came around, and Kelly's like, I'm a real Pokemon nerd, and I'm like,
Yeah, one of my good friends is a real Pokemon Go enthusiast.
And the difference between a Pokemon nerd and a Go fan.
I found it a lot more fun after learning more from him, though.
Yeah, like, when he gives you the details of what's going on,
Yeah.
you're like, oh, and
Yeah.
things start to make sense.
Yeah, and now like, I've been beating the shit out of like everyone, especially me and Nia rolling around.
Like,
Like,
That's my charm,
we
Andy,
walked
you
up to a gym the other day, and then this girl was like taking over the gym, and we just beat the shit out of her because she's Mystic Scum.
Oh.
Mystic Scum.
Which one's
Yeah,
the stick?
The blue one.
Okay.
Which one are you?
Yellow.
Oh,
Oh, so
that's even worse.
you're in the corner eating glue.
I love how Vanessa's like, oh, I can't choose between Mystic and Valor, I'll go Instinct. And we're just like,
You scum.
I would have respected her more if you
Kyron and I got it the day the game came out in
Yeah,
Australia,
me too.
so we didn't know what the good and bad teams were. Like, oh yeah, let's pick a team.
Well, it
I'm
came
like,
out here first. Like, it
Yeah.
came out here first.
Yeah.
And so
It was-
I picked Mystic because I like the colour blue.
Yeah.
I picked
Yeah.
Valor because I like Moltres.
I picked Mystic because I like blue, and it was like, oh, intelligence and like willpower
Yeah,
and all
yeah.
this, and I was like, that's basically the mage, and that's
Yeah.
what I generally go for.
Exactly.
Nice. And then Kyron and Nathaniel were like, we're Valor. I was like, ah,
No,
I'm
Kyron
bullied.
was
no, he wasn't anything. Kyron, I don't know. Kyron chose before me. And I'm like,
You chose
okay.
Valor.
Oh, okay.
Because
Yeah.
you and him
Oh, yeah,
would
okay.
fucking bully me. I said you
Mystic
should
nerd.
choose Valor. I was gonna, well, you chose the one that was Moltres. I was gonna be Articuno, and then he was gonna be Zapdos. Then you both were just like, fuck you, Dean, we're going Valor. And I was
Yeah.
like, ah.
Because they're valor people and they're just
Yeah.
bullies.
And then Rome,
Jock nerds.
where you guys were, you were at Roma at the time,
Yeah.
and it was just like, oh, Rome is completely filled with Valor. Like, there was maybe 3 Mystic and like the 1 Instinct that was just chilling out.
It seems to have evened out. It seems to be a lot more of everyone now.
Yeah.
Like,
I've
as
been-
they've figured out, like, what the
Yeah.
deal is
I've been
with
playing
teams.
Pokemon Go for like 3 days. I've almost filled out the Kanto Pokedex, which makes me really happy.
Nice.
I can evolve.
Gotta catch them all.
I can evolve most of my Pokemon now. I'm choosing not to evolve the Stars right now because I don't have the IVs that I want.
Yeah.
But I'm getting there. I can evolve my Pikachu into a Raichu. I only caught a Pikachu 2 days ago, and I can already evolve it into a Raichu. They're fucking everywhere.
I'm really sad that I haven't evolved my starter Pokemon yet.
What did you get?
I got Squirtle.
I chose
Of
Charmander.
course I chose Squirtle. These are my keys.
Hmm?
He's my favourite.
Yeah.
Why would I choose anything else? That's silly.
The world tell can eat shit.
No, he won't eat shit.
What did you choose?
Okay, so I downloaded Pokemon Go the second it became available.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
same.
basically everything came up. I was like, oh my god, oh my god.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you could choose your starter.
Mm.
Like, you could actually, like, turn around and see what the first Pokemon you were going to catch was.
yeah.
Because I was just like, oh, I'm loading this game, and and there was just a Bulbasaur in view. So I just went, oh.
Oh no!
And I was like, oh, well, I guess that's it. And then, like, 2 hours later, everyone was like, what side did you choose? I didn't choose fucking shit. There was a Bulbasaur in front of me, and that's what I caught. And they're like, oh no, you turn around. Fuck.
I don't
Well,
remember.
I hated how they hid the Pikachu there.
Yeah, it was
because
because
they were like,
it's like, who's gonna walk away from that? It's like, oh fuck these 3 original starters, as if I'm gonna
Yeah.
choose any of them. It's like,
Every-
oh, if you walk away once, then it's like, there's a Pikachu there as well. It's like,
you
No.
fucking asshole.
Yeah.
no one told me this. Fuck you.
I mean, I guess I could have, like, in theory, deleted everything
But
and started again.
Nina started again because she deleted her email account that had her other Pokemon Go on it. But she's up to my level now because she's fucking obsessed with it, and she hasn't. She hasn't.
We just heard her laugh from the other room.
Yeah, evil
She
laugh.
hasn't touched her Stardust this entire time. She's got
Oh.
over 100,000 Stardust.
Oh, that'll do it.
And she's level
also
21.
drop Stardust, like, fucking
See,
crazy, yeah.
I pick up Pokemon Go every once in a while, but then I keep remembering I have no Pokeballs.
Same.
So I'm just like,
Yeah.
oh, what's around? Ah, cool, there's a fucking, I don't know, let's just say Marie.
I
And
get
then
really
I go
into it
catch it,
whenever.
but I've got nothing there. It's just
Yeah.
like,
I always pick it up whenever someone else around me picks it up, and I'm like, oh shit, now I have to play it.
It's the game I pick up now when I'm in a new city. Like, when we were going to Melbourne, I picked it up and was like, oh, I'm in Melbourne, let's see what Pokemon's in Melbourne. Turns out it's the same fucking Pokemon in Brisbane. But,
Because
like,
Australia is just the same place everywhere, according
well,
to
the
Japanese
thing is,
people.
Like, you get to go to new Pokestops and see, like, new bits and
Yeah.
pieces. Like, oh, okay, cool, they've got this kind of stuff here and that kind of stuff
Yeah.
there. And, oh, cool. Like, it's the game I play when I'm in a city I'm not in.
If you ever need to catch public transport, open Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
Holy shit. It's like the best time. The trip goes so fast because the entire time you're like, fucking come here, bitch! But But yeah, there's Pokestops fucking all along those public transport lines.
Yeah.
And there are always starters. In between, like now, in between here and South Bank, you will catch like 20 Trico.
Is Hoenn out already?
Yeah,
There's 3
gens.
out.
Yeah, there's 3 gen out now.
Wow.
And if they keep on track, they'll probably do Gen 4 within the next 6 months.
I remember when Johto first came out.
I thought that was recently. Like,
Johto came out, and then like I stopped playing it because I got butthurt that everyone else was ahead of me.
They basically have been doing it on a 6-month cycle. So 6 months after the game came out, they put out Johto.
Right.
6 months after that, they did half of the Gen 3 Pokedex, and then another 6 months after that, they released the rest of them.
Right.
But they usually tease it by releasing like a small subsect. So before Johto started, they released all the baby Pokemon. And then
that's right.
Before Hoenn, they did something else. They released like, I can't remember what it was.
okay, that's why like all the marketing around it, it's just like it's like Hoenn Pokemon are out, and then it's like 3 weeks later, Hoenn Pokemon are out. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Do that one staggered instead of all at once because that's
It's been really good the last week as well because you've been like every Pokemon you catch you earn double candy. So for every Pokemon you catch you earn 6 candy instead of 3, which makes the whole process a lot more rewarding. Which means you can
throw a fairy at it. And that.
You can progress so much further. Like it's really good, and I feel like that's the way it just generally should be because it's hard. Like the whole game is hard enough fucking already.
Well, this is how we keep people coming back instead of like dropping it completely.
Yeah.
Free to play.
Making it difficult normally and then doing 1 week events where it's like, hey, get everything you want right now, and you all come back and spend money, and then you all go away for 3 months. Then you come back for another one. Like that's how they keep it going. And like honestly, Pokemon Go was that huge fad for like a couple of weeks, but also they've done really well at maintaining it long term. Like,
Not the fad, but they've maintained an audience that's made them like a fuck ton of money.
Yeah, God, Niantic is raking it in off Pokemon Go.
Surprising.
It's really sad because like I still remember the first trailer, and they have not lived up to anything.
No, they still have
no trading. No
battles.
personal battles. It's just.
It's hard though. Like it's like, how do you solve the problem?
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Like, if you're gonna advertise that in a trailer, don't then not give it to them for 2 years.
I think their thought was behind it, and I'm not defending it too much, but like I think the thought that they had with that trailer was that we want to invoke the feeling of what's going to happen as opposed to what we're actually going to do in the game. I think that was the idea of like.
I think
it worked too.
Yeah, it made everyone go, oh shit, yeah.
That's because everyone expected it, and then people were kind of okay with not having it because we thought we'd get it like a couple months later. And then it still hasn't happened.
Again, it's a hard problem to solve though.
Yeah.
Anything else you've been up to?
I finished my job today. Finished my job I've been doing for over a year now. And you all know this, but I'm just saying this.
Yeah, time to move on to
and I'm starting my new job tomorrow. I'm not gonna really say much, but I was.
So goodbye, Nathaniel.
I was in retail, and now I'm going into IT, which pays a lot more, funnily enough.
Funny that.
It's almost like IT's the future,
Yeah.
not retail.
Computers in the future.
It's almost like retail workers are treated like shit in this country. Who knew?
Oh, like anywhere.
Anything else, or is that it?
I'm pretty sure that's it.
Shannon, what have you been up to?
Well, I went to Melbourne with Nathaniel for a few days. That was fun. We met our niece. She's adorable. Babies are cute.
Oh,
Yeah, they are. This one is great.
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
She's really adorable and really quiet.
While you were there.
Fuck yeah, no, I got out. Because we were going on a plane ride to go down to Melbourne, I decided to pick up a game that I kind of got rid of a while back. Because I was like, I want to play something on my Switch.
Stardew Valley.
No, fuck that. No.
Apparently that's pretty good for flights.
Yeah, I bet it would, but I wouldn't.
Dark Souls Remastered.
No, I didn't.
On the Switch?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Actually?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, man.
Skyrim. Skyrim 7.
Yeah,
No, I
well,
wasn't
Skyrim,
planning really. No, I picked up Mario & Rabbids Kingdom Battle.
Oh yeah.
That game is, like, I played it when it first
Oh, so XCOM.
Yeah,
XCOM.
it's super fun. Like, it's super fun and funny and, what?
And dumb and...
Yeah, like, dumb.
Like dumb fun.
Okay,
Like,
gotcha.
dumb. Like, it's just, it's a lot of, like, the Rabbids add in a little bit of character to that game that normally wouldn't have.
It's a Mario game. It's full of characters.
No, but it's a different character. Like, you get the feeling You get the feeling through the entire game that the rabbits are doing all these crazy, dumb fucking things, and Mario's just going, fine. Like, you get the feeling that Mario's just tolerating the rabbits to get to the end of the game.
I think Mario's the player, because I think we're all just tolerating the rabbits to get to the end of the game.
Yeah, but it's basically he's using the rabbits as a means to an end. To get to fix everything that goes wrong in the game, he has to work with the rabbits, and he tolerates them. And they're just like fun little abilities and little side gags. Like it very much feels like the Ubisoft developers who made this game were making a love letter to the Mario franchise as a whole. Because you've got things like Rabbid Yoshi who buffs up his cannon. Just like Yoshi fires eggs out of his mouth. Same sort of thing, but it's a bazooka instead. You've got Luigi who uses his vacuum cleaner from the Luigi's Mansion series as a sniper rifle.
Whoa.
You've got Peach who takes charge and actually does things in battle rather than being the damsel in distress.
Mm-hmm.
There was a game where Peach was the main character.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was called, but she had an ability where she just got really pissed off and she just kicked ass.
Yeah, and she has a similar sort of thing. And it's XCOM, but it's got a couple of extra layers of depth. The game does get surprisingly hard in the middle. But it's fun, and it was something simple that I could play on the plane without too much craziness.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to be like, oh my god, I can't do this thing. I was just going to sit there, play it, have fun, all that kind of stuff. And then other than that, I've kept chipping away at Far Cry 5.
How's that going? Feel any different from last time?
No, that game is... I think I'm done with it.
Yeah?
I'm just done with it.
See, I've got mixed reviews. People have said that it's fucking awesome, but then other people are just like, it's Far Cry.
It's Far Cry. It's fun to play. The guns are fun to shoot.
Yeah.
The people are fun to blow up. The world is really good. But I have too many issues with the game. A, as an open world, because it has jank in it that really bugs me. So it'll have different systems that collide at random moments.
Such as...
So you'll be talking to an NPC to pick up a quest, and then he'll get mauled by a cougar and die, and then that's it.
You can't get the quest.
No, done. Bye bye.
Huh.
Because the cougar is on its own AI routine, and you'll have there's a lot of game breaking bugs in that you'll be in an area, but because the cultists are nearby, the NPCs in all that area are on high alert and about to fire at them, so they're about to get into a battle. But you need to talk to someone in that town because they've got a mission or something that you need to get, and you can't talk to them because they're in conflict. So you got to go over there and blow up the thing. But the AI for the townspeople is dumb, so they run into battle and they get blown up in the grenade blast or fucked up in the crossfire, and then they're dead too. And then no, you're done. There are so many times where you have to release hostages, and I don't know what the deal is, but apparently bullets in that game can not only go through things, but they also curve. Because so many times I've had a person on the ground kneeling, hands tied behind their back in some sort of arm hostage situation.
Right.
And then there's a person standing in front of them, and the angle is oh, that hostage is way over to the side, and there's that person. Cool, I'll line up a headshot. Bang! Oh, the hostage is dead.
Oh.
And I just don't get it. Maybe I'm missing a wind thing or something.
No.
But it feels like the bullet physics are off.
Interesting.
And also, I don't like it when games have this thing of... I don't like it when the rule set doesn't apply to the enemies.
How so?
So I was in a bunker. It's one of the last bits of the story mission.
Right.
And I was in a bunker, and I was like, okay, you come down heaps of flights of stairs, and you go into this sort of open warehouse area, and there's you look around and oh, obviously ambush. There's gonna be 50 of these fuckers in here.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Pull out a large machine gun, just start going to town on them. One of the guys was sitting behind a metal grating or something, and I was firing at the fucker for ages, and then I realized I must be hitting the metal grating. There's no reason why he's not down yet. So I'm well, fuck it. I run out of ammo this. I'm just gonna get out of here. And And so I'm running up the stairs, and he manages to hit me in the leg while going up the stairs, and I died. And I'm like, I don't understand how my LMG bullets can't go through the corrugated iron you're standing behind, or even just like ricochet off and hit you, but you're able to sniper me in the ankle through the grating in a stair, and I die. And I was like, this game, whoa. Like, when it works, it's great.
Yeah.
But when it falls apart and does something like that, it's frustrating. Because the checkpointing isn't great either. And that part of the mission took me all the way back, and I have to climb a fucking mountain and go through all these other people. And it just, I think I might be done with it.
Yeah.
I've heard of the multiplayer's not bad on it though.
I do want to jump back in with someone who's got it as well and play the co-op and see what that's like. But
I roll my eyes at that because for the platinum for Far Cry 3, you needed a co-op mission, and those things were so buggy, so hard. Well, not hard, just long and stupid.
Oh, you mean like the second...
Far Cry 3. The co-op
Yeah,
mission.
but like, where it was like that second story.
Thing, yeah, it's
When
not
they got, like,
playing the game
shipwrecked
co-op,
and-
it's just a separate mode.
yeah,
It was Far Cry 3, so I didn't have
is that. Because Far Cry 4, it was open world co-op, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So have they got that for 5 as well?
Yeah, basically you can play the whole story through.
Right.
But it's really weird because, like, whoever's the primary account, that person gets the story progression. If you join in and you do a bunch of story missions, you see the entire fucking game. It doesn't count for a lick on your save account. You'll go back and you might have gotten all these perk points and dropped all these abilities and beaten all these bosses. You go back to your game, it's as if you never did it. It's
I thought
really
you got to
frustrating.
keep the upgrade stuff.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Maybe.
That's
but
what I've heard, that
either
you
way,
can
the
keep...
story progression is
Yeah.
the main thing. Like, why the fuck would you want to do anything else?
Yeah.
And, But the only thing that kind of bugs me is that I've kind of burned down on that game before I got the grizzly bear. And I kind of just want to get the grizzly bear.
Whoa. The
There's-
grizzly bear's that far in?
No, like, you can pick whichever way you want to go.
Okay.
I decided to go a certain direction, and that's led me to have, like, the grizzly bear as one of the last things that I'll do. If you can, because it's an open world game, you can, the second you're dropped into the open world, go in any direction. You go straight for the grizzly bear if you want. But I chose to kind of, like, follow the game's advice
Yeah.
to see how it goes. And so it sends you down a certain way, and then if you keep following that path, you'll end up sort of like, if you look at the map, you sort of start here, you'll go down this way, then you come up around, and the grizzly bear's up here. So yeah, it's a little bit frustrating. Maybe I'll jump back in and just go directly for the grizzly bear and see what cheeseburger's like.
Yeah, right.
But yeah,
Is that all?
yeah, that's pretty much it for me.
Okay, going on to a topic.
Jesus Christ.
How far are we in?
57 minutes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
not a
yes.
moment to lose.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got 3 minutes.
You guys know I like Superman.
What?
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 Huh?
What?
He's pretty cool.
What?
He's a cape
The Superman.
and sometimes wears the underpants on the outside.
I just love the argument where it's like, he's named his dog Crypto. And it's like, yeah, because we all named our dogs Eartho, you know?
That
shit name.
That
Yeah.
being said, if I was on another planet, I might name my dog Eartho. Knowing that my planet has also been destroyed.
I mean, I feel like it's a bit shit. It's like, oh, well, I've got...
Maybe he
I've got
just thinks
a
his
canine
dog's very hypocritical.
that does it. So I'll just... Why don't you just call him, like, Supermut?
Well, he is. He's Crypto the Super Dog.
Yeah, but he's called
I
Crypto.
didn't even know Superman had a dog.
Yeah, Crypto, man.
Crypto. He's like the best super pet. There's also Sticky
then
the Super Cat
Batman has Ace.
and Titus.
Oh, I didn't know about that one.
Titus is Damien's dog.
Who's Damien?
Damian Wayne.
Oh, that Damien.
Your brother.
League of
My
Assault.
You
private
visited him for some days and you didn't even meet Titus? You...
He has a pug called Mia.
Alright, well. Yeah.
So, Action Comics 1000 will be released on the same day you'll be hearing this, I believe. So, that's 1000. Action Comics number 1 came out in 1938.
Wow.
That was before World War One started. 2 started.
So many.
30 what
It's
comics?
a fucking
Comics.
long time.
It is.
It's a fucking long time.
I wasn't even born then.
It's really cool how things like comics.
Gee, no shit, Shell.
It's really cool that things like
crazy.
comics can stay around for so long. I
Yeah.
don't think those characters
68
will
years.
ever
That's
even
70
die
years.
out.
60
No.
Like,
The big common thing is that these are Americans legends. Like what?
I just said 68 years. That's 70 years. That's not correct.
It's 80 years. This is 80 years
I meant like 1938 to. Oh,
last.
that's 80 years. Holy shit.
Yeah, he just said that.
We're not in 2008, guys.
No, we're not.
Just so you know.
No, we're not.
Holy
I
fuck.
graduated high school. Like,
I'm gonna sit in the corner.
yeah.
Ugly Betty is cancelled.
Oh god.
We're never gonna find out what happened on Lost. Like,
Did that just get cancelled?
no,
No.
it just had a really shitty last season.
Wasn't it just like they
It's
were in
purgatory.
purgatory the
It's
entire time?
Even though everyone thought it was purgatory, and then the show creators were like, "No, it's not," and then it
Yeah,
was.
it's purgatory. The Lost Island is purgatory.
Oh, so they're dead.
Yeah, they're all dead.
But didn't they go back to the mainland at one point?
No, they did. Well, they did, but they didn't. Because it's purgatory.
Idiot.
J. Abrams.
Yeah, I'm an idiot.
J.J. Abrams. So what do you guys think of Superman? Like, I know a lot of people don't like him because he's overpowered and
I don't know.
Shit.
I did see that one Facebook post that you shared, and it was like anyone who thinks Superman's really boring should.
It's a fake nerd!
Yeah, that post. Yeah, you're a fake nerd.
Comic book nerd!
You don't know anything about Superman.
that post was more regarded to like extreme fuckboys who fuck with people. But
Superman's so much better than you.
oh yeah.
Okay, take off your braces.
But no, seriously.
No,
what-
it reminds me of the I Fight Dragon song. No one likes Superman.
yes.
Yeah, that was a good song.
Okay.
It was a good song.
It wasn't actually about.
I completely
no one liking
forgot about I
Superman.
Fight Dragons.
Yeah.
I didn't even know who they
They're a
are.
good band.
They're a band that do like Game
Songs.
Boy electronics.
They use like sound effects from old games and shit in their songs.
They were like one. Of the, I think one of them was one of the DJs that started the trend of being a DJ based off a Game Boy system.
Hmm.
That's yeah. I'm not sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah,
So you're asking your
Superman.
opinion.
yeah.
Do you
Like, do you like Superman
is
or
a
not?
fake hero.
you
I
like?
feel like I don't have an opinion on Superman.
Okay.
He's
Really?
fine.
Yeah.
Like I get the idea of like he's overpowered, but like is he really?
He's
no.
not.
Like he's not overpowered.
He's really powerful.
Yeah, he's really powerful, but also like there's plenty of times where he's been like fucked up.
I think the
died.
whole premise of Superman, in my opinion, which you just ask for, don't get angry at me. But like,
If it's an actual dumb opinion, I'll get it. But like,
it's like the whole premise of Superman is like every time he's sort of, well, not every single time, but a lot of the times where I've seen him in something, he's just sort of been there as a plot.
yeah.
Like, they're
Justice
like,
League.
he's really strong, he's on the outside. It's like, oh no, the enemy took control of him. Oh wait, no, he's good again.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
my problem with like the Justice League cartoon movies and even the movie.
Even Young Justice did that with Superboy.
To a degree, like once he got his patches, yeah, but then before that, like he's just a dude who can punch strong.
And jump. You forget about jumping.
I did.
Right.
Oh, jumping, yeah.
He jumps everywhere, man.
So did Superman.
Yeah,
Which I
but
was
then
a
he
bit
flew.
Like many years later.
Yeah, he still flew.
What was the deal with that? Why did they suddenly give him the ability to fly?
Because he looks ridiculous running on power lines.
Oh, okay, yeah, that'll do it. Yeah.
Is that what he did?
Yep, he used to run on power lines and jump everywhere.
Well, couldn't he just jump? Like, he had...
I think eventually it got ridiculous
Could
enough.
he not fly from the start?
No, because the whole thing is, like, able to leap buildings in a single bound. Like, that was it.
Didn't we
That was
have
it.
this conversation last
Yeah.
time?
That's
We
why.
did.
That,
That's why
what
we're
I-
having this conversation this time.
Yeah.
Is that Dean brought that up last time.
No,
and
I brought that up last time.
Anyway.
You wrote it.
And then you
Oh.
said it.
yeah, his original power set was jumping real high, punching real strong.
Laser eyes.
Being a
No,
nerd
he didn't have laser
who
eyes.
does journalism. I pointed at a couple of
He
them
wore
there.
glasses that one time, so he
What was it? It was yeah, super
smart.
strength, super. It was just endurance, wasn't it? Like he was like.
Yeah. Oh, and a bit of speed.
Yeah.
Like that
and
was
he
it.
super fast. Yeah.
He did speed?
He did speed.
Yeah.
That's how
The
he
30s
got
prohibition.
That's how they pushed heroin.
Yeah. PCP.
Fuck yes.
Yeah.
Samurai! Go back.
It was the high jumping, the super strength, and the like faster than the speed of train thing. Like,
Speeding bullet.
I don't think it was bullet then.
Pretty sure it was train.
More powerful than a locomotive.
Yeah.
That's what that line is.
Yeah.
More faster than a speeding bullet.
Oh, faster than a speeding bullet. Wow, they actually went with bullet that time. Bullets are fast.
Yeah.
Bullets are fucking fast.
Superman's faster.
And Superman is
Yeah.
still like, yeah, I'll let you shoot me in the eye.
That was really
I'm that one guy this was my best role, and now I'm in other movies.
He's not even a movie, he's on Legends of Tomorrow now.
Yeah, no, I mean, he's just sort of in other movies now.
He's
Like,
in
remember he was in Scott
Pilgrim, yeah.
Yeah.
So was
Yeah.
Chris Evans.
And he was also in,
Is he in
he was also
Ready
in
Player
Chuck.
was Chuck?
Yeah, he was in Chuck. He was in the 4th season of Chuck.
Okay.
And he was like, oh, I'm a real cool soup spy. And Sarah was like, oh, I love you. And then Chuck was like, no, don't love him. Love me instead. And then it turned out he was a bad guy anyway. So Chuck was like, yeah, you bitch.
Jesus.
That was the whole thing. And then after that season, the whole series went to shit.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Um,
Jumping the Superman.
Anyway. Yeah, so Superman. I mean, my personal opinion of him, again, like, with the whole overpowered thing, like, yeah, he's pretty fucking strong.
yeah.
But, like, I don't know, I definitely think there are better heroes. Like, I understand he was, like, the original,
Yeah.
he can do all this shit.
He is,
And,
when,
like,
when you
he's-
think of a superhero, I always think of Superman.
You go to him,
Like,
yeah. But like that's the thing, like he's basically what's the word? The fucking
The
front boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
His name is Superman. Everyone else is like
Fucking
Deadpool, Spider-Man. Like, but he is just a man
He's
who's
the
real
quintessential
strong.
superhero.
Yeah, he's like.
the word you the proto hero? No,
Yeah,
not
the
proto.
proto, yeah.
There are proto heroes.
No, I'm thinking like Paperboy, but not Paperboy. You know, just like
Poster boy.
Poster boy. That's it.
Yeah.
There you
Yes.
go.
Right.
Yeah, he's the poster boy.
Paperboy.
Well, that's why I was confused.
Well, he did work in a newspaper.
What's a fucking Paperboy? Goodbye to all the houses. Gone. Throw that shit through the window and just like takes the house with it.
Takes out Family Dog.
Yeah. Go no!
The Injustice version of Superman.
I'm gonna be a Paperboy today. No, but he like
That would be that'd be such a good comedy. It's like a really retarded Superman. I'm a
I'll bet it's been done.
Drawn
It's
together.
been done.
Drawn together.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Captain Hero.
Yeah,
Captain Hero. What a dude.
That's the thing. Superman draws like everything. Like every superhero parody is based on him.
Yes.
Every superhero is based off him. Even Batman, who is probably the second superhero, is
That's the thing though.
is an answer to superhero. He's like.
it all starts and ends with Superman. He's the big.
I do want to clarify that there were heroes and vigilantes before Superman.
Yeah.
Like the Phantom,
Yeah, the
the
Phantom.
Zorro, Namor, these. He's like real super.
He-Man.
No, not He-Man.
I wish
No,
it
but
was
like when
Flash
you can go even further back and there's like Hercules,
Yeah,
the original heroes from that.
Well,
Because Superman is also based on those.
Yeah.
He's a hero from another realm.
yeah.
And they're all made up.
God.
Hercules, real.
They're all made up.
His
Thor.
name's Heracles.
Thor is technically the OG,
His
okay?
name is.
No, I personally think of Superman straight away. Obviously, I don't dwell on it though. Like I'm
Yeah.
like Superman, Batman, The
I
Flash,
feel like
and I'm just like it'll derive from there.
Yeah.
But all in all, yeah, I feel like there's a lot better heroes, a lot better.
that's why I've always sort of liked the Marvel
personalities.
universe, is because they've never concentrated on someone who's just overall powerful. Whereas DC Comics has always been sort of like concentrating on Superman.
Well, yeah,
But more so as Batman.
like
taking
he's
down
the
Superman.
be all, be all end all. But then there's also like he's beaten by a green stone,
Yeah.
which can be concentrated into beams and.
He's also weak to magic.
Yeah,
Weak to magic.
He- well,
when I
He's
learned that,
susceptible
I
to
had a
magic.
lot more respect for the entire idea of Superman.
Yeah.
When I found out he was weak to magic, I was like, oh, well, thank
And he's not
God.
weak to magic. He's just affected the same as everyone else is affected by magic.
Which means Zatanna can kill him.
Yeah. Yeah.
I never got the argument of like he's weak to a stone. Like I just don't get that annoyance.
Well, it's not
It's
more or
like-
less just like a random pebble, though.
It's annoying in
It's like,
movies.
well, yeah, dude, if you fucking drink mercury, you'll die.
Got him.
I just never saw that as a valid argument. Like,
Yeah.
It annoyed me more that, as far as I knew for a long time, that was his only weakness.
Yeah.
But it being a weakness, I'm like, okay, fine. Like, there's a certain material that is in the universe that he is susceptible to.
That's really rare.
Much-
And then
my-
Lex
yeah.
Luthor made that fortress out of it that one time.
Much as I am weak to metal, if you sharpen it and stab me
Yeah.
with it, like,
That's
But it's different in the sense, because like the metal doesn't make you weak when you're around it.
One-
Like, the metal just cuts you because
one of my things is that like while we live in an era where we love Batman too much as a society.
That's true, holy shit.
I am so over Batman to the point where Batman's meant to be the relatable one. And like, oh, he's a human. He has human issues. His parents died in front of him. One, I can't relate to that. I'm not. But
your parents didn't die for him.
yeah, exactly. I'm not a
What?
billionaire.
What? Who
Yeah.
is it nowadays? Am I right?
yeah.
With
Everyone's a billionaire, Keena.
Billionaire
well,
woman, come on.
one
Silly
bit-
hex debtors.
with in Batman v Superman, one specific part is that Batman straight up gets shot in the head and is not affected. Doesn't have ringing in his ears. Nothing. He shrugs it off. I'm like, well, then
Yeah, that
you're
is
exactly the same as Superman if you're bulletproof.
I don't remember that scene.
It's no, you probably seen the movie once and like didn't.
Yeah.
It didn't like it's Batman being cool. It's in the warehouse scene where he's kicking everyone and being awesome and it's the Arkham fight basically. You remember? Okay, it's
I
very.
don't remember much of that movie.
No, fair enough.
I think he got over-popularized by the games, and then it says the games...
Well, no, he's been popular since the '89 Batman movie, and then it's just with art. We probably notice a correlation between the Dark Knight and the games and the Arkham
Yeah, I
games,
think
and then
Dark Knight is sort of where it hit its zenith of
Yeah.
just like, holy shit, people really fucking like Batman.
And the Joker.
Yeah.
Like, he
Yeah.
punches Joker. That
Yeah.
spike shit. Like,
and I think but with Superman,
I love Scarecrow.
like
Scarecrow was great.
the thing was with with Superman, the thing like the Justice League points out is that Superman has family. He has people who he connects to. He specifically for me and probably for you guys as well. He's
love
lived.
that ocean.
I love the Atlantic
Fuck
too.
you. He comes from a small town and moves to the city to get a job.
Relatable.
Yeah, Batman again, nothing.
He's also underappreciated in his job.
Yeah, well, yes, when he starts off, yes,
Yeah.
he gets better. Like he becomes editor in chief in
Yeah,
some.
he works hard.
He fucking works. He will say cheat because he can get an exclusive with Superman.
Yeah, but, you know,
Bring me pictures of Superman.
That's what Spider-Man is. And like for me, you'll think like he's not the best superhero. For me, he is the best. Probably only Spider-Man can rival him.
Yeah, that's what I think. Like, whenever I think of like Marvel's version of Superman is Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like, he is the most popular
To
Marvel.
the point where the reason why Spider-Man has a hyphen in his name, to Spider-Man, is that,
He's part of Spider.
well, yeah. And so that he wouldn't be confused with Superman, because he's also red and blue. It's S-Man, S-Spider-Man,
Shit,
Superman. Like, it's that, you know what I mean? Like,
it's close enough that a bunch of like 50-year-old mothers
lot
at
of the
Christmas would be like,
letters.
oh, the man, you know, the Superman, the Spider Superman.
Hey, Spider-Man!
Why is every 50-year-old woman Jewish right now?
Jewish?
Yeah,
I don't
no.
know what you're talking about. That's racist.
It's... Anyway. So for me, yeah.
No,
Superman...
Holocaust jokes.
Moving swiftly
I
along.
was just going to change it. Anyway, with Superman, he is the best because he now, especially now, he has a family. He has a son. He has a wife. And I know they're doing that with Batman. Like
So is Flash.
he doesn't have. Oh yeah. Well, Wally has a son. and they erased that.
Thor has a hammer.
He had a hammer.
Oh, now.
Saying.
He did.
He
So
did.
did Wonder
Super
Woman.
Saiyan 2,
I'm about to watch
actually.
that movie. I'm
Thor has a
very
match.
excited.
It's a bit Thor.
I'm so excited to see it because I saw like I was like, oh yeah, fucking
Another Thor movie.
yeah. I was like, yeah, whatever, another Thor movie. And every time,
Dark World was
every-
actual trash.
Yeah.
everyone was like just talking about it like it was the best thing ever. And then I saw like this clip of it on Facebook, and I was like, holy fuck, I didn't see this shit.
Is this Ragnarok?
Yeah,
Yeah,
when
yeah.
it was
Yeah,
the
that
part
would
where
be-
they're like, it was just a meme, but it was a clip of the part where it's like, what are you gonna do now, God of Thunder?
Yeah, what are you, the god of again?
Yeah, oh,
And then
that's
he
my
remembers.
favorite. Yeah.
That was
And then-
fucking
yeah.
You the
amazing.
god of
That
it,
movie-
yeah.
And then I saw like Hulk beating the shit out of some sort of sea monster.
It was Fenris from the
wolf.
the wolf. But yeah, no.
The sea. It's not a sea.
Sea wolf.
It's
Some sea monster? No, they were in water.
I wasn't paying attention. I haven't seen the movie. Don't spoil it for me.
you know.
You were telling me about the scene.
I think like I thought about this a lot, but now I can't actually like vocalize any of the like why Superman is the best. Like I think the best. I think I often think of him as opposition of Batman because of the Batman fetish we all have as a society. I'm not wrong. It's like I don't know.
Ben Affleck's a
All I'm
shit
thinking of
Batman.
now is sexy Batman.
I think the problem I have with Superman, and have had for a long time, is that I am really underwhelmed with every depiction he's ever had in a film.
Yeah.
He's always been like, fucking who cares? Like, Superman is...
Yeah, well, it's always the same. He's
Well,
like,
he
he's
usually
ripped
like
as
rolls
fuck.
in,
You just-
and then they're like,
yeah.
"Oh no, Superman, he can't do this because of this thing," and then right at the end he delivers
Does
the
the
final
thing.
blow.
Yeah.
And then
The most interesting Superman has ever been to me was when I was a teenager and Smallville was a thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, yeah, let's learn about Clark Kent.
Yeah.
Let's learn about that motherfucker. And, like, watching him come to terms with his powers, realize what he is, go through high school, like, that shit was good. It kind of lost itself towards the end there.
And then it finds itself again. Like there are certain episodes where like that show is such a roller coaster of many things, but what it does is it establishes Clark Kent and why Clark Kent is Superman. And for Batman, Bruce Wayne becomes Batman when his parents die. Superman is a thing he does. It's like he is Clark Kent. Clark Kent helps people. Clark Kent. It's only like the only other aspect of Clark Kent is Kal-El, when referring to his Kryptonian past. And the way I like to think about Superman is that he doesn't give a fuck about that. Like once he finds who his who his biological parents are, he's like, okay, question answered. Oh, Brainiac's coming to fuck up my life now. Like he doesn't. He respects his past, but he loves his past with his parents and his adoptive parents, who they teach him what it is to be a good people, because they are Midwestern, like Kansas, like values, and that's what America is meant to be. And to an extent, those values are good values to have.
we're not in Kansas anymore, Crypto.
Well, you say that he's more relatable than Batman, but I'm pretty sure I'm not adopted. So
The thing is, it's not even adopted. He's like, it goes. To,
I wasn't found by my parents.
You are?
My dad didn't die.
We've got something to tell you, Dean.
Both of
This
is it. Amalgam
Where
tells
your
Dean.
Amalgam reveals.
Even with like that, like it's the same with regular adopted parents. It's they love you like they're your own sort of thing. It's like
I think the thing that Superman has always been good at, or the thing that I enjoy about Superman, is that Clark Kent is always Superman.
Yeah.
Superman is always Clark Kent. Like it's the same person. He just takes his glasses off and puts on the suit. He's an actual person. Batman and Bruce Wayne are two different people.
They are literally
they have to be
personas.
two different people in order to keep that.
But that's the thing, like Superman, he kind of just does things because he can, whereas Batman does things because he
No,
doesn't
actually,
want
that's
to.
different. Like, Superman does things because he wants to.
yeah.
He didn't
Yeah,
have to
but
do
like-
shit.
but
He
like-
could blow this planet up with a thought. if
But
he
that's the
wanted
thing,
to.
he was given that opportunity, whereas Batman was just like, well, I kind of don't like being an orphan, so I'm going to try and stop crime, and that's the thing, like, he's playing that on two different fronts.
But the
That's
thing is,
why
like,
he keeps them separate.
I think the difference with Bruce Wayne is that and this is a thing that it's a weird thing to think about because it doesn't happen because then Batman as a concept doesn't exist. But if you think about Bruce Wayne as a character, if his parents ever die in front of him, he never becomes Batman.
Yeah.
He doesn't care because he's a wealthy person who will be left a fortune.
If that is parents
regardless.
dying, he'd just be Lex Luthor, basically.
Yeah, he'd just be that.
Yeah.
Very much could be. But Superman, regardless of what happens in his life, because of the person he is, will always do good. Even if he was not a superhero, he would do good.
And even the Red Sun, which is the storyline where he lands in Russia, his parents still teaching good Russian values, which are different to what it means to be American. But in that storyline, he still helps people. He still is the Superman you know. Except by the end of it, he's like, oh, I should take over the country because I'm the best for this. And that's something Ma and Pa Kent wouldn't have taught him, but that's something his Russian heritage gave him. And like he genuinely wants to protect Russia to the point because Lex Luthor becomes president of America, and the only part Russia hasn't colonized is America. And America just because Lex is crazy and wants to kill Superman, and then it has a really good ending where it's super plot twisty. But yeah, my point is that Superman is always Superman no matter what, unless injustice. But like that's he thinks he's doing right, but like the game told like he's straight up evil now.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, isn't that every bad guy?
That's every good bad guy, which is what
a good not necessarily, but a good villain should feel like they're doing right.
Yeah,
And not just being
which is what
because I can.
Yeah. Which is why Lex Luthor is also a great villain because he wants. He thinks he is a Superman.
That's what I'm saying, like, not always.
Yeah.
Because the Joker is a chaotic evil.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, he just kind of wants to see shit.
You can do that, but it has to be very specific. But for the most part, the best villains in cinema or any type of medium, the best villains believe in their heart of hearts that they are doing good.
That's why Lex Luthor, he wants to get rid of Superman because Superman is an alien. Aliens are scary. Justified. But, like, when you don't know Clark Kent, that's a scary thing. Like, we always see stories through Clark's eyes. But,
That's true.
yeah. Like, so Lex wants to get rid of this, and he sees himself as one of humans. He sees himself as the best humanity, and that's because of his ego. That's why there's many storylines where he is ripped. Like, yeah. And then he becomes president to prove that he is the best human being. And then he fucks it up by juicing on kryptonite. But, yeah.
He juices on kryptonite?
Yeah.
Hey, man.
And then he gets cancer. And then dies.
That's how he lost his red hair, wasn't
Nope.
it?
Don't do kryptonite, kids. Stay in school.
But, you know, like... yeah. I don't know what else.
Superman is the quintessential. Like, you look at Superman and you can trace every superhero back to him. You can look at it and go, okay, cool, so he's a being from another planet, and he's here, and he's got superpowers, and then he goes on adventures and saves the day. Alright, cool. What if he wasn't from another planet and we just gave him a serum? Okay, cool. Captain America.
Which was like 2 years later.
Yeah, what if we don't give him a serum, or what if we did give him something, but instead of him being super crazy powerful, what if when he turned on his powers he lost control? Oh, it's the Hulk. What if we didn't give him any powers and we just gave him a suit that does everything for him? Oh, he's Iron Man. What if he looks like that?
In that argument, like, you could do that for any hero.
Exactly, yeah.
Because it's all derivative from Superman.
No, what I'm saying, though, is, like, if you say, oh, yeah, if you had Superman, but you changed everything so that they were, like, another hero, then that's... Like,
You
I
could do that for
understand that...
Batman.
No, I understand that, like, he was the origin, but,
Yeah.
like... You,
No, I see what you're saying, but...
I feel like a lot of the heroes weren't just from Superman. I feel
No.
like it's more like, we now have superheroes, what if someone could run really fast?
No, but, like...
Not, let's get Superman, but he can't fly, and he can only run really fast, and he can't shoot lasers.
Yeah.
No, I see what you're saying, but, like, you can see the derivative nature.
Yeah, no,
Especially when you look at, like,
I
Marvel.
definitely believe that he's the original.
Yeah, but especially when you look at Marvel and you look at Captain America versus Superman,
I can
like,
say, yeah,
Captain
Captain
America
America.
is Marvel intentionally, like, at least from the outside looking in, is trying to be Marvel's version of
Well,
Superman.
there's one guy. I can't
They've got
remember
Captain
his
Marvel
name.
as well.
Oh, no, I would say, to Nathaniel's point, it's Spider-Man.
Mm.
Because, yeah, Spider-Man is also as humans as it gets. Like,
He's the poster boy, but he's not.
I would say Captain America is the direct one because, like, historically, the way Superman is built and the way he's built as America in all its glory, Captain America represents that for Marvel.
In terms of Americanness, but yes, on a grand scale, yes, on a personal basis, in terms of like Clark having to get a job, having to do this and that, it's the same as Peter. Peter needs to get a job to help out his really poor family.
Yeah.
And
But it's the same thing with Captain America, really, because he wants to join the army, because he wants to help.
yeah, but that's a very idealistic thing. Like
Steve Rogers is he's the ideal.
I guess they just sort of did it. I mean, like, when you think about it, I mean, like, it really could have been anything. Like, if you think of any TV show, there's always like the main character, or like the poster boy, and then you've got like the other guy who's like he does the same sort of shit, except he has a different point of view, which is Batman or Iron Man.
Yeah. No, not like yeah. No, I
Yeah.
see what you're saying, but yeah, I finished my Spider-Man point. Is that like he is. I can't think. He goes through high school. Like that's the part that everyone knows about him. Nearly everyone's been to high school. Everyone's had high school crushes. Everyone has had a black suit.
Yeah. Everyone went through that emo phase.
So
I love that fucking meme about it. It's like he could what was it? Destroy the world with the click of his finger, and then it's like Spider-Man 3.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So basically, you're just saying everyone was a teenager.
Yeah. Then that's why people love Spider-Man so much.
Because he is a teenager.
Whereas everyone finds it a little bit initially harder to relate with Clark because he's an adult. Sometimes he's straight up got his shit together. Like, I've got a girlfriend, or I'm getting a girlfriend who will become my wife. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not there. I don't have any of those things. But what I'm saying is that...
They talked about girlfriends.
What?
You only mentioned girlfriends and you're like, I didn't have any of them.
That's what whatever. I said girlfriend, wife, that's what I was referring to. Anyway.
Yeah.
Some people have both.
Anyway.
I don't know about you guys. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
But,
again, like I said,
Yeah.
Superman in general for me, I really don't have any strong feelings either way because my primary interaction with these kinds of things is through cinema.
Yeah.
And Superman's cinema outings have been anywhere from to dog shit.
Yeah.
So
yeah, no, we need a good Superman movie. The last one was in the 70s, which is not good.
even that, like those things don't age well.
No, I like them as movies and like looking them at 70s movies, but I wouldn't say you need to watch this because this is Superman. Because at the end of the first one, he spins the world backwards and he can turn back time. Like that shouldn't be a Superman thing, but that was what the Silver Age was ridiculously overpowering him. Like, hey, he can move the sun. Like, no, because the storyline that I like is that he's strong, but like the sun gives him cancer. He goes too close. It's literally Icarus. He flies too close to the sun and it kills him. But then the rest of that book is him dealing with the end of his life, and that's a good story. But
Yeah, I think the thing was in the Silver Age they overpowered him too much.
Yeah. And
that's what everyone thinks of when they think of Superman. But at the end of the day, Superman is just meant to be able to jump really high. He's really strong, really fast.
Yeah.
That's it.
Any other job, he needs to get money
the
to pay
flying
rent.
and the laser eyes and all that kind of shit they added later, and that's what we think of as Superman, and that's a real... That sucks, because that kind of...
I feel like Superman for me, like, I always really... I think the part where I got really sort of like, okay, this is kind of bullshit now, sort of thing, was as soon as I learned he had frost breath. Laser eyes I could deal with, because I'm like, okay, it's laser eyes. But it's like, oh, frost breath. And I was like, are you fucking serious, man?
Yeah.
I would
It's too far.
I would get super breath, like just general...
Yeah,
because that's like
blowing
lung
people
capacity
away.
strength. Like that, you can kind of justify that. You frost breath.
So then make it cold, that's
Yeah, that is
unless
a bridge
you
too
swallowed a box of Tic Tac.
You're lying, mate.
You're a liar.
Superman, the greatest Mentos ad ever.
I'd watch that ad.
Yeah,
I think Superman's great. I think it's great that we have him because if we don't, then we don't have like all the other. Because he made also the thing about Superman is he made superheroes popular. If it wasn't for it wasn't for those comics way back in the 30s.
Him and the
40s.
Super Friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for those, we wouldn't have all the shit we have. We would not have as much as MCU's been kicking the DC's ass lately. We wouldn't have the Marvel Cinematic Universe if it wasn't for Superman, because he's like what kind of kicked it all off.
Superman inspired Stan Lee. Without Stan Lee, you get nothing from Marvel. You get Captain America, and Marvel would have died before then if Stan Lee didn't exist. As an originator and as just a dude, I don't know. For recommended Superman content, I would say Smallville, if you want to watch through 10 seasons of a CW show and everything that comes with that.
Mm-hmm.
Superman the Animated Series is great. It's like Batman the Animated Series, but Superman and less dark. There's... And this is where it gets hard for mainstream media. There's a couple movies, but they're not the best. There's Superman versus the Elite, which I like. It is hard because there's the 4 ones from the 70s and 80s, which are old and get progressively worse. There's Superman Returns, which is Superman being real creepy. He's a stalker.
It's trash. That film is hot trash.
And then there's Man of Steel, which I like. I liked it because I was watching all those things building up to Man of Steel, and then I'm like, oh my god, actual CG, actual him flying and not looking on strings. Oh my god, it's a Dragon Ball Z fight at the end, this is great. Because I was at that age where Dragon Ball Z was awesome.
It still is.
I know, but I went for a year where I'm like, Dragon Ball sucks. I went through that phase, because I was a teenager.
I never went through that phase.
Nope.
Look where you are now.
I know.
I've got a full-time job.
Oh, God.
But, and then after that, nothing.
Yeah. Oh, well, let's hope Superman has a better time in the future. Shall we wrap this up, kiddies?
No.
Yeah.
Superman needs a movie that's good.
Yes, he needs a movie that's good. Do it.
I don't even know who, that's the hard part, who would direct it. George Miller was on the table, but I'm like, that'd be a very interesting movie, but I don't know if he will make Superman good.
It's a tough task at this point, unfortunately.
It's not, though.
It is a bit.
It is because you're fighting against the expectations.
Yeah, because everyone other than the people in this...
I think now, our expectations are so low that, all you need to do is make a movie as good as...
people that genuinely like those movies. Really like it.
I like bits of those movies, but, that is such a small subset. For everyone else, even those movies agree that... Even those people who like those movies agree that Superman is not dealt with the best manner. You go forward...
2.
Sorry?
Need a Superman 2, like Iron Man 2, except better.
Yeah.
No, the thing is, again, you're not just fighting the expectations of people being like, oh, it's a Superman film, I don't like Superman. It's not just that. It's that every single time they've done Superman, they have not done it correctly. And if you do it, it could be the greatest Superman film ever, but ain't nobody gonna see it. Because at this point in time, I reckon if you put Superman on something, people are just gonna avoid it. There's those last things suck shit. And if it doesn't make the box office, they won't do it again. They'll put it on the back burner. And that's the expectation you're going to fight against.
Yeah, no, good point. I think, it depends on if it's in universe or not, because, I don't know, because Wonder Woman was great. Wonder Woman 2 will probably be good. Aquaman won't be bad. Shazam, who knows?
DCEU should just stop. They should just can it, start again.
And I think that's kind of what Justice League was.
They're trying to build on a pile of shit.
Yeah.
You know that old fable about building a house on the sand? They're building it on a pile of shit.
That's gonna sink real bad and stank real bad.
Mm-hmm,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Which is a shame, because I love the DC universe.
Yeah. And
But we should wrap this up.
We should wrap this up. It is
wrapping paper.
an hour 33.
Oh, it's not even late. Okay. If you enjoyed the show, please comment below and email us at amalgamshow@gmail.com. If you have any questions or comments that you want to say. I'm doing this off script, so this is hard. If you like the video, please like, subscribe, hit the bell.
Join the notification squad.
There's another bit. Oh, check out. Oh, we got nothing else doing.
Yeah, we got nothing else this week.
Please go back and watch the other videos again.
Yeah, stay tuned. There are some changes
Stop disliking our content.
Oh, don't be a pandering bitch.
I didn't even hear what you said.
On that note,
Bye.
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 Au revoir.